So I was reading one of my friend's books, and she's 20, and I'm not saying the name of the book because she told me not to say it. I'm sorry, my camera is messing up, but it doesn't matter what I look like. It matters what I say. Okay, she told me not to say, but she hasn't published it yet and everything, and she hasn't published it, but she is, writing it right now, and she sent me a copy of it by fax. And she's telling me her life story and saying how she grew up, and now she's married and she has kids and everything, and she's one of my really, really good friends. I'm sorry, my face is, this camera's jacked up. Okay. Anyways, so like, she's telling me, I'm reading her book, right? And I came to a spot with my name in it. And I thought, okay, not my name, her parents' name in it. It was like, okay, that's normal. Well, she said in her book that she needed advice, and she said, well, when I was little, my dad raped me, and I became pregnant. And I didn't know this about her. And I'm really surprised, actually, but she became pregnant. And she's, 23 now. And she said, I was not my age, but she said she was about, 13 maybe? And she said, I'm not 13, but she said, well, my dad came in my room, and I was sleeping, and my boyfriend was over. And so he stayed in the kitchen, or not the kitchen, I'm sorry, the living room, and slept. Well, her dad drugged her boyfriend, and and the mom had left. The mom had totally left, and she just left because she knew what her dad was, So, or she knew what her husband was going to do, so she just left. She said, I'm not going to be a part of this. And so, anyways, back to the story. So, she said that her dad went in her room at night, drugged her to where she was awake. She could feel it, but she couldn't move. She was, like, paralyzed. She wasn't paralyzed, but she couldn't move, so I guess she was. And he sat there and raped her, and she felt everything. She said it was the worst thing ever, and she's scarred from it, he raped her, and then he killed himself. He said, I can't live with this. I don't know why I did it, but I can't live with it. I'm sorry, my camera is down, So he said, I can't live with it, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. So he raped her, and before he killed himself, he was waiting for the baby to be born. And she found out she was pregnant and everything. She said, oh my gosh. Well, she figured out she was pregnant and everything, and she went to go have the baby. Well, the night before, whenever she didn't know she was gonna have the baby that day, but the night before, her dad came in her room, okay, and he did the worst thing that a father can do. You know what he did? Raped her again. He raped her again, and then she found out she was gonna have twins. Well, guess what? The night before, actually not the night before, a couple of weeks before, that she found out that she was gonna have twins. He went in her room again. He said, hey, I raped you, you're having twins. And she didn't know what to do. And I remember it because it's sitting right here in the book, and she didn't know what to do. So she said, get this thing out of me. I'm going to the hospital and I'm getting an abortion. He said, no, I can just do it here. Well, he struggled with her. She struggled. He paralyzed her again. And he was like, I'm going to rape her again, but he didn't. You know what he did? This is the worst thing a father can ever do. Well, maybe the second worst. He hit that girl in the stomach So that baby would die. You know, if she falls from the flight of stairs, the baby can die. He had hit her in the stomach. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that. The baby died. The next day, she went to the hospital. She said, my baby died. My father, beat it. She called the cops. He went to the hospital. Well, she was really self-conscious and everything, and then she got a boyfriend at the age of 19. She had kids. She said, I can't do this. Well, she thought he was going to do the same thing, but it turned out that he was a really, really great guy. But she was scared, so she left him. Then when the baby came, she killed him. She got an abortion. And then she got a new boyfriend by the age of, 22. And she said, I can't have kids with you. But now she has kids. Her kids are growing up. Not growing up, but So did you think that's horrible? I mean, come on. That's the worst story ever, right? That's really sad. But that's one of my best friends. That's what happened. So the people out here that are watching, I'm sure you're like, okay, that makes no sense. Well, it does. Okay, you're probably like, why are you telling me this? I'm telling you this because girls, guys, don't ever, husbands, wives that are watching this, if anybody is, don't ever estimate yourself. Because when that kid comes, when you're pregnant, don't get an abortion. No matter how old you are, no matter if you're 10, or no matter if you're 15, or maybe even 20, do not get an abortion. That is a kid's life that you're killing. That's just like you killing me, or you killing yourself. So think about it next time that you want to get an abortion. So I'm sorry for making this so long, but think about it because you will regret it. Thanks for watching.